What's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about Sombra. With her recent buffs, I think we might be seeing her a little bit more in the coming weeks, once people start figuring out how to play her. So here's everything I'm going to be talking about in this video. If you guys want to skip to a certain part, timestamps are in the description below. So let's get started. Sombra has a very unique playstyle, and if you don't understand what Sombra's role is, you won't be able to perform that role. So I'm here to shed some light on that. I hear this a lot. She's meant to be played like Tracer, she's the closest thing to Tracer. I disagree with this. If anything, she's closer to Mei's playstyle. Mei's job isn't to get top damage, Mei's job is to separate the enemy team and get picks. And Sombra has a similar job. She isn't meant to get top damage, she's meant to hack key targets to allow your team to get picks, while you harass the backline at the same time. Sombra has three roles really. She's a disabler, she's a utility hero, and she's an assassin. She's a disabler in the sense that her EMP and hack ability disable key targets to allow your team to push without much resistance from the enemy team. The important thing to note with Sombra is that she requires a lot more team coordination, or else you won't see the benefits of having a Sombra. Most of the responsibility is on you as a Sombra player to let your team know which targets are hacked or when you're going to EMP the targets. So make sure to communicate with your team, letting them know when you're hacking the targets and when your EMP is ready so they can follow up. Sombra is an assassin in the sense that her passive, Opportunist, allows her to see targets at 50% HP or lower. Her kit makes it easy to get through those targets so you can take them out. Her weapon and magazine capacity make it easy to finish off low HP targets without much accuracy required. And finally, you're a utility hero in the sense that you provide your team with extra health packs while denying the enemy team from their health packs. And these health packs serve you in a different way as well, which leads us to our next ability, Hack. Hack is Sombra's most important ability and you should be using this as often as possible. It takes 0.8 seconds to cast, lasts 6 seconds, and reveals her health bar and ultimate status for 20 seconds. Knowing when certain ultimates are up such as Graviton and Earthshatter can make a huge difference. The recent buff to this ability, which reduced the cooldown from 12 to 8 seconds, allows Sombra to hack health packs around the map more often. You'll want to hack health packs closest to your teammates, since allies who use Sombra's hacked health packs charge her ultimate, and Sombra has one of the strongest ultimates in the game. Eventually, you'll want to move on to hack the enemy's health packs, to deny them the extra sustain. It's important to utilize your hack as often as you can, and there are certain targets to hack that are better than others. Here's a list of hack priority targets. Everything else that isn't listed here should be considered more situational, but you'll want to hack these targets to get the most value out of your hack for your team. And as you guys saw on that list, there are some targets that have lower priority, such as Hanzo. Hacking a Hanzo doesn't do your team any favors, while hacking a Reinhardt denying him his shield to cover his teammates is game changing. Alright, let's move on to her Invisibility. Her Invis can be used in a lot of situations. It can be used to get you in a position to pop your ultimate, to harass and hack enemies, and to get you out of tough situations. Things to keep in mind when using her Invis is that it has a 0.7 cast time before you go Invis and after you come out of it. She also alerts the enemies when she's come out of stealth, so you don't have that much time to hack an enemy once you do exit stealth. Taking damage while stealth does break stealth, but her movement speed is increased, making it easy to get around. You can also throw your Translocator in stealth without breaking it, but the enemy will be able to see the Translocator. You can also run past symmetric turrets and torp turrets undetected. It's important to note that Hanzo's Sonic Arrow ability and Widow's ult can detect you while in stealth. And one more thing, her stealth ability plus the Translocator make it easy to get to low HP targets so that you can finish them off. Now let's move on to her Translocator ability. Usually you'll want to put this in a safe place so that you can come back to it after you've engaged the enemy and you find yourself in a tough situation. You'll want to make sure this is in a safe place but not too obvious at the same time, or you might have someone waiting for you on the other side once you get back. You can also use it to get into fights while stealth to EMP, or to assassinate a target like I talked about earlier. You can also use it to dodge Reinhardt charges, hooks, and get out of Zarya's Graviton Surge. Next up, we have Sombra's EMP ability, arguably the best ultimate in the game. EMP is one of the highest impact ults in the game. It's also one of the fastest charging ults in the game, so you should focus on getting your ult as fast as possible with Sombra. Here's an important tip you should know about Sombra's EMP. It disables all shields and all barriers. More importantly, it drops Zen's HP to 50, Zarya's HP to 200, and Symmetra's HP to 100, because their total health is comprised of health and shields. Torbjorn's ultimate and Symmetra's turrets can also be hacked. And when trying to set up a Graviton EMP combo, make sure to not use any more ultimates as the enemy will be left defenseless and you most likely will not need it. And finally, here's a list of hackable ultimates. These ultimates can also be stopped by simply hacking them. Well, that's it for this video guys. As usual, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time.